10-0 with top tier, tier 1 Crystrons, Sea Stealth Attack. This is how you should be playing the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not a single duel was close. We clapped everyone. This deck is too good. It's broken. It's a god deck. Oh my Jesus. Let's go.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
Undefeated. 10-0. No losses. No losses before, no losses after. We went 10 wins with tier 1 Crystrons, the best deck in the game. Now, on duellinksmeta.com, before you look at my build, you can go to the tier list, you can click on Crystrons, you get a wonderful deck statistic page of what people are playing at King of Games and Tournament decks. This is completely automated, how many they're playing, what percent. You look at Sulfaneer, there's 2% playing it at 2, maybe because they don't have a third. You can see the skills, Mythic Depths, and Heavy Starter. You can see a great sample deck, some extra information, a good recent top deck. Good job, -1. And we happen to be playing exactly this deck list, so let's hop into it. This is a doozy. This is tier 1. This is the best deck, even after the ban list. Even after semi-limiting the Rion. Even after nerfing Transcendent Crystals. This is still a top tier deck, so I'm here to show you how to play it. Went undefeated, did incredibly well with it. You just gotta be on the streams if you wanna see every single duel with every deck, because we can't just upload everything onto YouTube. Maybe we could. We want the full 10 on YouTube. Maybe we should do something like that. I'll talk to my editor. If so, maybe it already happened. Well, Mythic Depths is the skill of choice because of Umi. Umi is good for 2 good reasons. It starts on the field as a field spell. Reason number 1 is the Citadel Whale engine. Citadel Whale from the hand or grave, you tribute 2 waters to summon onto the field. Then it will grab a Sea Stealth Attack from the deck. Sea Stealth Attack will make it so your level 5 or higher monsters that are water, when they attack or are attacked, they destroy a monster. That's it. Boom. Destroyed. Also, you could banish your monster, your water, until the end phase, then it comes back in the end phase. Now, this only works if you have Umi on the field, so that's the core Umi package, and that's reason number 1 to play Umi. Reason number 2 is with a face-up Umi, cards like Rosenix, Turtle, Smyger, and Thisfern, they could destroy a face-up card in the field to summon a tuner from the deck. So that's a free special summon from the deck, and when you activate Sea Stealth Attack, you could play the Umi from the graveyard back on the field, so it's a free play from the grave. Another part of the Umi engine is Gen X Undyne. This could send any of your Crystrons from your deck to the graveyard. It could also send your whale from the deck to the graveyard to set up with the whale. Now, enough about Umi. Let's talk about Crystrons itself. This is a doozy, it's a complicated deck. But if you watch the gameplay, watch the streams, watch the events, you're going to perfect this deck. Now, there are usually, it's not good to linearly focus on a single play for going first and second, but I'm still going to tell you it because 99%, maybe 90% of the time, you're going to make this turn 1 play, and you're going to make this turn 2 play. Now, depending on what your opponent has and what you draw, sometimes you will deviate and you will make other plays. But just to learn the deck, the core card you want to focus on turn 1 is making a Citri. You want to get Citri onto the field with a level 3 non-tuner in the graveyard. However you do it, there's many ways to do it, we'll talk about it. Why do you want that as your turn 1 play? Because on your opponent's turn, you could synchro on your opponent's turn into an Amatrix, which will put all their special summon monsters into defense. Also, if destroyed, it will summon a Crystron from the grave, so you are incredibly protected. Now, priority number 2 on top of summoning a Citri turn 1 is to have a Citri on the field and a Crystron Impact. The Crystron Impact will summon a banished Crystron onto the field, so that's extra protection. Also set up your turn 2, we'll talk about that in a second. Also, while in the grave, it will be banished to protect your monsters from being targeted by card effects, which is also what the whale does besides grabbing the Sea Stealth Attack when your water is targeted, negates. So before I tell you what to do turn 2, I'm going to tell you how to set up that turn 1 play. We have Undyne, we have Scrap Recycler. These 2 cards we play 6 of total. on summon could send any Crystron card from our deck to the graveyard. The core Crystron card you want to focus on if you do not have in your hand is going to be your Sulfaneer. So send your Sulfaneer from your deck to the grave. Sulfaneer, while in the hand or in the grave, you discard a Crystron to summon itself. When you summon itself, you destroy itself. That's its effect. Then, when destroyed, it will summon any Crystron from the deck, even itself if you want to. That's when you're going to set up for the Citry. You don't summon a Citry from the deck, though, because Citry needs a level 3 non-tuner in the grave. So instead, you're going to summon a Thisfern, a Smiger, a Turtle, or a Rosenix. Whichever you have not activated that turn, you're going to summon onto the field. Then it's going to either destroy itself or destroy the Undyne or destroy the Scrap Recycler. These are level 3s, so it's perfect. And then, by destroying a face-up card you control, that's going to summon the Citry. And just like that, Citry with a level 3 non-tuner in the grave, you could synchro on your opponent's turn. You could also synchro on your opponent's turn and make a Samurai Destroyer with your Sulfaneer. Now, if you have no way to get to Sulfaneer, hopefully you opened up with a Thisfern or a Smiger. Thisfern or Smiger, destroy themselves to then special summon a Citry from the deck. Boom, you got the combo. Citry will synchro using the Thisfern or the Smiger to make the Amatrix if you did not open up with the Undyne and or the Scrap Recycler. Now, how do you set this up with an impact also? Well, Smiger in the grave can banish itself to add a Crystron impact. So a quick little combo, I'll tell you. You summon Scrap Recycler. You activate. You send a Thisfern from the deck to the graveyard. Then, you banish Thisfern to grab a Smiger. You already have Sulfaneer in your hand. You're going to activate Sulfaneer to discard the Smiger to summon itself, destroy itself, and then summon a Turtle or a Rosenix. Then Smiger in the grave is going to banish because you search for it with Thisfern to grab your impact. Or you could just send the Smiger itself with the Undyne or the Scrap Recycler to get right to it, and that's going to be a great way to banish itself, then grab the impact. And then you're basically set up. Whatever you summon from the deck is going to destroy a face-up card in the field to summon a Citry. That's your turn 1. That's a doozy. It's all about Citry, okay? Let's go to turn 2. Turn 2, you want to focus on Quarion. You summon Quarion, it's 3,000 attack, and you're normally going to summon it without using your normal summon. You're going to banish 3 monsters on the field and or in the graveyard, and that's incredible. You usually win just from that. When destroyed, it will summon a banished monster, anyone's banished monster, onto the field. And a great way to get into that, very normally, I'm just going to go off of this. Let's say you made your turn 1 Citry. On your opponent's turn, you're going to make an Amatrix, you're going to stop them. Now with Amatrix, you're going to use a card like Thisfern to destroy the Amatrix to summon a tuner from the deck. Let's say a Rion. Now on the field, you have a Rion and a Thisfern. Well, to make the Quarion, you need another tuner, and it needs to be another level 3 because we want to make a level 9. So we're going to summon the second Rion, the third monster onto the field through maybe the effect of Impact. Impact could summon a Smiger maybe, then Smiger can destroy itself to summon the other Rion, or the effect of Amatrix by being destroyed to summon a Rion will summon a monster in the grave, and that monster will either be the Rion or it will be a monster that could destroy itself to summon a Rion from the deck. That's an example of setting up with Quarion. You could also normal summon your Gen X controller to help set up with that. The main way you're going to be summoning Quarion is going to be 2 Rions in a level 3 non-tuner, or it's going to be a Citry, a Rion, and a Rosenix. So your 2 tuners, a level 2, a level 3, and a Rosenix. So for example, if you get Rosenix on the field, you could destroy the field spell to grab a Rion or a Citry, and then you just have to figure out how to get that third monster on the field, which could be the Sulfaneer, could be the Impact, could be the Amatrix being destroyed. Then you got your Quarion. Now before I get too crazy with the rest of the deck, let me just tell you, Rion is similar to Citry. Rion on the field will use your Banish pile to synchro, so you could synchro into a Powered Insectron to stop the field. You will not take any damage, you will not be destroyed, very good. Brionac is good, but you cannot summon Brionac if you activate the effect of your Thisfern, Smiger, your Rosenix, or your Turtle to summon a tuner from the deck. You'll be restricted to machine types only. So, a good thing to do is activate Sulfaneer, grab a tuner or a non-tuner from the deck, then make your Brionac. Brionac with C Stealth Attack is insane. If you're not playing Brionac, play Black Rose Dragon, that is fine. If you're missing a card, add in the Black Rose. Now, before I get too crazy with the rest of the deck, that's it. I don't want to tell you too much more. Just focus on the turn 1, make a Citry to make an Amatrix, or make a Samurai Destroyer on your opponent's turn. Then turn 2, focus on summoning the Quarion, banish their field, normal summon an additional monster, or just by banishing the field in the graveyard, you potentially win. That's it. Set up with Citry, Impact, then into Quarion. That's the deck. Watch the gameplay, read some guides, watch some tournaments. Top tier, tier 1, best deck in Duel Links. Let's go. What's good? Get scrapping. Scrap, recycle. Grab a Smiger. But we did have if we were afraid of being targeted, then that's what we could have done. So we'll discard the Smiger, summon the Sulfoneer, destroy itself. Sulfoneer, activate to special summon. Now, this is where we don't want to special summon a Smiger or a Thistfern. A Turtle's pretty good here. A Rosenix could be good also. I'll just summon a Turtle. 2k booty. 1800 booty, I should say. Pop the Scrap Recycler. That's going to be the card we summon with the effect of Citry on our opponent's turn. Okay. And then we're going to banish the Smiger to grab the Crystron Impact. And then we want to think about how can we Black Rose into a Quarion or Quarion? How can we Black Rose into a one-turn kill, or how can we Quarion into a one-turn kill? All right, let's go. Cosmic Cyclone, you what, mate? Whatever. Maybe he's not playing Necro Valley. Necro Valley would totally not be Q. Keeper of Dragon Magic, we Q. Okay. Favorite hero, we're gonna have to chain the Citry onto the favorite hero in the battle phase because he could play a Necro Valley, and that's totally not Q. Activate the favorite hero. Okay, you have to chain it now. If the Necro Valley hits the field, it's a GG, no re. Come forth, Amatrix. Put the Brave Neos into D. Activate. Okay, so what is the way to get rid of this Necro Valley? I'd love to talk about it with ya. But we gotta make the plays. Cosmic Cyclone, you what, mate? You what, mate? So we want to get 2 level 3s on the fields. That's Rion. We're gonna get the other Rion and we win. Wait, the favorite hero makes it so we can't target. But we have Cosmic Cyclone, and we could just, stop it from not being targetable. Very good. Some of the Rion. Cosmic Cyclone not on the Necro Valley. Isn't that insane? That's insane. Quarion. Activate. Banish. And what the heck, the freaking Umi? The Umi makes it not lethal. Thanks a lot, Umi. Lethal. Yes. There you go, Crystrons, super easy. Okay, so if I told you one of the priorities is to get Citry, we need a level 3 monster, a non-tuner in the grave with the Citry. So how do we make this work? We would get rid of the Citry because it's our only monster to discard. We're going to destroy itself. And do we summon a Citry here? No, we will summon a Smiger or a Thistfern, okay? We're gonna summon the Thistfern. Thistfern can destroy the Umi or itself. You destroy the Umi, then your Citri's not going to be able to synchro into an Amatrix. You need a level 3 non-tuner in the grave. Let's summon our Citri. Okay. Set the Cyclone. Set the C-Stealth attack. Toggle on. And we're going to turn on the SSA. It's time to SSA. Get flippin'. All right. Now with the SSA, we could banish the Citri whenever we want. A cool trick with SSA is you could activate Citri and then banish it with the effect of the C-Stealth attack before the synchro goes through. And that would, for example, get a Sulfaneer on the field, which with the SSA can do a crazy play. Maybe I'll do that for funsies, because that's kind of cool, right? Luster fan, any chance of an update on Blackluster Soldier? One of my favorite cards. Wish it was better and had more support. Is it cog-worthy in your opinion? Blackluster Soldier, I'll have to revisit it, but the best way to play it, as far as I know, is with Lightsworn. The build I played, that was spicy. That was a spicy meatball. Squire Saga, hey, this looks like a good time to do that play I was talking about. So he's going to activate, attempt to destroy a back row card in the field. And we're going to just do our play. We'll do the cool play. The cool play. So we'll activate Citri, targeting Sulfaneer. We'll chain C-Stealth attack, banish the Citri, and now our C-Stealth attack and Umi cannot be destroyed. And we have a Sulfaneer on the field, which is protected by C-Stealth attack. Will destroy any monster at the start of the damage step. Super Q. Clip it. This Fern. Get banishing. What the heck? You made me miss it because you're crying about the freaking stream when it's your fault. He swung into our Sulfaneer with the C-Stealth attack on the field. Killed himself. What the? Okay, let's grab a Rosenix. And then we could return that back row back to the hand. You want to know what's scarier than an SSA? A Brionic with an SSA. That is insane. Let's go. Floodgate. You what, mate? C-Stealth attack. Banish it off the field. Yeah. Off the field. Off the field. What's good here? We don't want... No, that's not good. That's what's not good. That is what is not good. Attack. Attack. Back on the field. Let's go. Yep. Get banished to Baboost. Oh my. Dragon's Mirror. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's get going. This is the power of C-Stealth attack. The power. Nether Soul Dragon. Now, the Spirit Master is going to get poppin'. C-Stealth attack, so we're just going to banish a card on the field. We don't have a level 3 tuner in the grave, so we'll banish the Citri off the fields. Let's go, let's go. We really wanted to make that Brionic. So he attempted to destroy our C-Stealth attack because he knows how incredibly powerful it is. No good. Now, if we read Samurai, Samurai says, after damage calculation, banish the monster. We're not getting to after damage calculation. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Take 1,400. It's okay. $18. Take out our Rosenix. Bye-bye? Come on, man. Read my C-Stealth attack. This is the second time you swung into it. You're not thinking. Okay. Okay, okay. Come back, my Citri. Undyne. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Boy, oh, boy. Let's get Undyne. Undyne is going to send... I'll send a whale. We'll just whip out the whale. Whip out the whale. Whale, whale, whale. And the whale will protect us from being targeted. This is a clap, clap, clap. Now the whale's gonna tribute 2 waters we control and search for a sea stealth attack. Very nice. There you go, double controller. You can't use Undyne unless you have a controller in the deck. Let's get tributing. 1, 2. If he disliked the sea stealth attack, well, we got more. We got more. Activate sea stealth attack from the deck. Whale, whale, whale. Let's go. Pop it. You banishing. You banishing. You're saying goodbye to Shade. Okay. We popping. That's it. We're unstoppable. Now the token could be good for getting the destruction protection. We don't really need it though. He cannot target. If he targets, he will be negated and destroyed. Just like that. If you're not going for the Quarion win with the Sea Stealth attack, there's multi-parts of the deck win with all different parts. Otherwise, Citry into Quarion, or with Sea Stealth attack, search it with the whale, or just open up with it. Crazy. What happens if you already have Citry? Well, the rest is a luxury. We want to, on top of that, maybe we want to get an impact. How do we get an impact? Let's set up the impact. So a great way to get the impact would be sending the Smiger to banish and grab impact, but we don't want to do it like that. We want to grab the Thisfern. Thisfern send, banish the Thisfern because the Sulfoneer will send the Smiger. So we'll grab a Smiger, we'll discard the Smiger, and the Smiger will grab the Crystron impact. And the Sulfoneer, our core play is Citry. We're going for Citry, okay? You can't summon the Thisfern, you can't summon the Smiger, you can only use their effects once per turn, so we'll go for a Turtle. Turtle, get poppin', pop the Scrap Recycler, summon a Citry, and then grab a Crystron Impact, and there you go, you have a pretty good turn 1 play. Pretty good. Now, your focus next turn is, how do we Quarion? We wanna go for a Quarion, potentially. Quarion lethal, ideally. So I will do it. Let's go for that. Boom. Samurai Destroyer. Nice. Timing out? Yeah, I will stop talking to chat. Full focus. Okay. Sam Destroyer won't come back because of Necro Valley. Wow, okay. Got me. Yes, activate. Despacito, okay. Okay. Okay, we only have 2 Rions, so we want to make sure we play around that. Smiger and a Quarion is lethal. Well, yeah, we want to get rid of the Umi. So what you could do here is we want to normal summon the Smiger and have a Quarion. How do we do that? Well, the Sulfoneer and the Umi, there's going to be 2 monsters, and the 3rd monster will be banished. So we want a Rosenix, and we want a Citry potentially, so let's do this. So let's go for the Quarion. Let's summon this, destroy itself, and I'm going to activate to summon a Rosenix because our other Rion's in the grave. Okay. Rosenix is going to pop the field spell. We're going to summon a Rion. And then we're going to summon the Citry and or, we could summon a Thisfern and destroy itself, then summon a Citry. Or destroy the Rosenix to summon a Rion from the deck if we had it. Quarion, remember what I say. Turn 1 Citry, turn 2 Quarion. That's it. It's that easy. We did not normal summon yet. Did I? Did you see me normal summon? I did not. I'm on autopilot. This is autopilot, 4,000 damage. You could do this too. It's easy, even through a Necro Valley. Lethal. Let's go.